Coming up next on this episode of Outlook TV, Montreal House of Shade.
Angus with the Whistler Report.
Toronto Learn to Curl, Queer Women and Trans Folks. And much, much more. Hello and welcome to Outlook TV. My name is Emily Ann Fraser.
And my name is T. We'd like to thank the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations for the honor and privilege to film this episode of Outlook TV on their traditional and unceded lands.
Outlook TV is the queer magazine news show that brings you the stories that matter the most from coast to coast. And Andre is casting shade in Montreal.
Well, actually, he's got a profile story on the House of Shade at Cabaret Mado.
Hello everyone, salut tout le monde. House of Shade was created in Montreal in 2022. They have produced successful events at Bar Le Cocktail ever since. Now, they're branching out. Let's meet the creator to talk about it.
Tonight, I'm gonna have the show Shade Like Winters, which I'm super excited. It's gonna be the very first edition that we're gonna be doing here at Cabaret Mado.
It's a production in Cabaret Mado, so I'm so excited. I'm with beautiful and talented artists, and my sister, my mother, my best friend, Lulu Shade, so...
My drag is a mixture of concoctions of how I feel for the year. So there's some years I'll be very cutesy, as much as other years I'll be sexy and glamorous. So it always varies depending on what kind of shade you'll be getting with Lulu. I have Sarah Winters. She's my OG daughter. She's my little fille cochonne. So for these productions, I, myself, and Sarah Winters, we have our power to control to picking who we want for the show. So Adorable, he's demonic, but he's also having this like dark side, but also clown side, very comedic. There's so many different facets of what he's able to do.
Next number is I Am the Best by 21. I chose that one because they asked me to do something with like attitude, but I also like to do songs that are not in English or in French.
We have Damon Lestrange. She is also demonic. She's a bad girl, but could also be a kind girl. She is very, let's say, provocative.
Bitchy, sassy, you know, given like opulence. And that is the first song that I have in my head. And of course, like I look good.
I have Amethyst that's going to be in the show. She's a new queen that's starting in the milieu de la drague, and she adorable. She is so flexible.
So I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited for everyone to see what I have planned. And I've wanted to perform here ever since I started drag, so.
My next number is Daisy by Ash Nico. I've done some TikToks to it before, but I've never performed it.
Grand finale of the night! Wow, that was quite a shady show. Can't wait to see more of it. Andre Tardif at Cabaret Mado in Montreal.
Coming up next, David speaks with Greg, who plays Edna in the upcoming play Hairspray, coming to Vancouver in April. Ocean of the ocean in the continent.
Oh God, please stop singing.
Hairspray is one of my most favorite musicals, and it is coming to Vancouver. And I'm going to talk with Greg, who plays Edna in the Broadway Across Canada production of Hairspray.
Been on the road with Hairspray now. This is my third year, so we've done 2 complete years with the tour. But I was not playing Edna before. I was playing what they call the male authority figure track, which is Mr. Pinky, Mr. Spritzer, the jail guard, the flasher who lives next door. So I did that for 2 years, and I was the understudy for Edna and Wilbur. And So over 2 years, I played Edna, I think I estimated almost 50 times. So I'm not too new to the role, but I've been playing it full time since the tour started in November.
Like, we identify it as a queer musical, but it's not.
I mean, the fact that, John Waters wrote the original movie, I mean, and he's a queer icon. And you have Divine, who created Edna, also a queer icon. I think that Hairspray resonates to people the most because every song in the show is a hit. Every song is hummable, every song is catchy. It's the 1960s, pop rock songs, so they're just like a lot of fun. The book is really funny. It's a really well crafted script as a show. It's just, the character development is just right. The scenes move at the right pace. The songs come at the right times. And I think most importantly, it's the message of Hairspray, the message of acceptance, the message of, accepting yourself and accepting other people for how they look, no matter what they look like. I think that is, so important right now and is really the universal theme of our show. And that's what people love so much about it. And, you'll laugh, you'll cry. It's a great time. My favorite song to sing is definitely Timeless, I would say, because it's the charming song. It's when you really get to see a softer side to Edna and Wilbur's relationship. You see them teasing each other earlier. You see them having fun. You see them taking care of Tracy, but you don't really see them interacting by themselves on stage until Timeless. And Ralph Prentice Daniel, who plays Wilbur, and we have a great relationship on and off stage. And I know I have his back and I know he has mine. And so to perform it every night is incredible. The audience response is amazing.
Thank you, Greg. I know Vancouver's very excited to see Hairspray again. I'm David C. Jones for Outlook TV.
While she's dancing, we have to take a break.
Hey, you came back. Welcome back to Outlook TV. And Angus takes us all the way to Whistler for a good old ski. I love skiing. You know me.
Oh my God, us homosexuals need to stop skiing.
We're in Whistler, British Columbia for Whistler Pride and Ski Week 2024. Let's go check out some of the action. Some of the main highlights include the Whistler Pride Rainbow Ski Out and Parade, a sight to behold. The vibrant colors of Pride pop brilliantly against the white snow as skiers race down the mountain waving their pride and energizing the crowd that is gathered at the base of the mountain to greet them. Participating in the ski out are flag-bearing skiers and snowboarders dressed in colorful outfits, and they congregate on Midpoint Station on Whistler Mountain ready to go at 3 p.m. The Whistler Pride Festival Parade includes community members, visitors, festival representatives, and special guests gathered at the base of the mountain to cheer for and welcome the flag bearers as they arrive at the base. The groups converge to parade through the village in celebration of diversity and inclusion. People are encouraged to dress colorfully and creatively to express pride during this all-ages event. Happy Pride, Whistler! As the parade works its way through the village, bystanders take photos and videos of the people in colorful costumes and performers on stilts, all en route to their final destination at the Whistler Conference Center. Relax and unwind at Sip and Dip at Scandinave Spa. Après ski events are great for some late afternoon fun. Splash Pool Party is always a popular sold-out event welcoming people from all over the world. International DJs keep the party going at the afternoon tea dance, and things ramp up on the packed dance floor at Throwback Let's Get Physical party on Thursday night. The ferocious party kicks off with cocktails in the outer reception hall as things continue to heat up inside the main party room throughout the night. This exciting week of world-class events wraps up with the fabulous Snowball on Saturday night. For Outlook TV, this is Angus Pratt in Whistler Village.
A group from Vancouver went to Guadalajara to film the Gay Games in 2023.
It's airing on Out TV on March 7th at 9 p.m.
Make sure you check out all the episodes called Reflections.
That making history, you know, for our society, for all Latin America, that's one thing. Second thing, when, I don't know if you saw the parade, people's faces, it was so much joy, excitement. People felt free. People felt equal.
It is so important to know that there is an event like this for the gay community. I think for him as well is for all the people in Taiwan, like we put out a team that's on the international stage representing Taiwan.
Where the heck is Andre in Canada now?
Well, the jet setter Andre is in Vancouver at the DMS ICP ball where they're introducing the candidates for the next ring.
Oh.
Hello everyone, salut tout le monde. 35 years ago, I attended my very first DMS function at the fabulous Commodore Ballroom. I'm back for Battle Royale, the ICP ball at the Junction. Follow me.
So tonight, we are going to be announcing everyone, or someone, or some people that may be taking over for us. Everyone say, ooh. Ooh. Everyone say, ah.
As an ICP, our job is to support the reigning emperor and empress in all of their philanthropy. We show up to shows, we see if they need anything, see if we can support them emotionally.
I'm performing Dance Monkey by Tones and I love to dance. The song is very powerful. It's different. And it's a good way of expressing your emotions.
The time and commitment really to be a monarch is what you make of it. You really can spend a lot of time crafting the year in the way that you want to make a difference within your community. It's really up to each monarch to make their stamp.
I'm doing Liza Minnelli, Cabaret. It's one of my all-time favorites Liza numbers that I've always loved performing. Anything with Liza, I'm like in love with.
Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday.
We're here for the ICP annual ball to celebrate the royal family of Carmela and Scotty.
Tonight I'm doing a performance as Cupid, sort of from the anti-Valentine's Day perspective. I'm doing it to the song You Give Love a Bad Name, because I feel like this is Cupid's interpretation of how we treat love these days.
It has been everything I've hoped for and more. I've definitely had a chance to learn more about myself, about my upper house, about my friends, and I'm really honored to make new friends in the ICS.
Between Carmela and I and our team, we have traveled to over 35 reigns throughout the year, making us the most traveled monarchs in history.
The upcoming Coronation 52 is exciting. It marks another era for our community.
But it's all about people who really do not have a lot of money themselves, donating all their time and talent to raise money for charity.
I am doing a number from the Dream Girls, I Am Changing by Jennifer Hudson. I love the version and I love the words.
Candidate for the position of Emperor 52, Papa Bear Kevin. Escorting candidate for Empress 52, Chantel Lee.
So the election will be taking place 1 week before the coronation ball, so that's Saturday, March 16th. In Vancouver, BC, the voting polls will be at the Fountainhead Pub, which is on Davie Street. And anyone who is a citizen of the city of Vancouver is eligible to vote as long as they're over the age of 19.
What a great evening. And don't forget to vote on March 16th at the Fountainhead. Andre Tardif at the Junction in Vancouver for Outlook TV.
We're going to have to take a little break now.
I gotta find out where that little Andre is.
Probably checking out somebody's battle axe wound.
Hi, I'm Zotri, and you're watching Outlook TV.
Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV, and you will never guess where Andre is now.
That guy is all the way in Toronto learning how to curl with queer women and trans folk. Check it out.
Hello everyone, salut tout le monde. The Riverdale Curling League is sponsoring the first Learn to Curl session for queer women and trans folk. Let's find out about it.
So my wife and I curl with the Riverdale Curling League, which is the queer curling league that plays here at the Royal Canadian Curling Club. And they have an amazing annual bonspiel called Do It on the Ice. Folks come from all over Canada and the United States to curl here in a 3-day bonspiel that is just such a good time. Almost everyone that is in that bonspiel is a man. Where's this event for us? So we decided to start making it happen, and today is the first step on that. We found some volunteers, all queer women, or trans folks that are going to help us run this event. We thought we could have a successful event with 24 participants. That's what we were hoping for. And we kept pushing, and eventually we had to shut down registration at 107. It really blew our minds. It was a runaway train.
Then before they go on the ice, we're gonna have a quick talk just about ice etiquette. So no hands on the ice, no knees on the ice. I'll leave this one because it has everyone's name on it. Hi there. How are you? Good. How are you? Great. Tori's going to lead you in a little stretch first, and then you'll go out and practice. We're going to kind of cycle through a few sheets of ice. Please be careful. The most important thing is that we are having fun and we're safe.
I'm here because curling seems like a very social activity, so I'm looking to meet some new people and try something new and probably fall on my butt a few times.
What we're going to do is walk from here down to the end. Shelley and I are going to explain the important bits as we're walking. Or one more, it doesn't matter.
I'm here today to learn about curling. I have done a lot of ice sports, but I've never tried curling. Even though I grew up in a small town that had a curling league, definitely never tried it. So I'm here to give it a shot in a really great environment.
The first one is skip. They're the boss. They're the dom. They call the shots. They stand at the end and do the strategy, and they don't do any of the work, in my opinion.
I really liked curling. It was fun. It's a lot more challenging than they make it seem. When they demonstrated it for us, they do it with such ease, but when we do it, it's a lot more core strength than I have.
And then right now they're back on the ice playing a little mini game.
The socializing aspect would be a reason why I would join. Everyone here is so friendly, and it just seems like a really nice community of fellow queer people.
These days it always feels a little bit more difficult to do, challenging with the way that we've had so much polarization. So I think that this could be a really neat opportunity.
Energy today was fantastic. just incredible interest, amazing dynamics, and I really hope that this continues.
Everyone that has come in is in such a good mood. People are making new friends. Everyone's happy to be here. We couldn't be happier with how things are going.
Best wishes to today's new curlers. This is Andre Tardif in Toronto for Outlook TV.
Coming up next, David meets his idols at the Vancouver Fan Expo taking place at the Convention Centre in Vancouver.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Hi, it's Clark Kent reporting from Fan Expo again, and we're going to meet some old friends, see what they've been up to, meet some new friends, and if we're lucky, I'm going to catch me a super person.
My name is Bob. Tell your friends. What's your day like today? Got lots of cool stuff to see?
I put on a costume, I present a character, I go out into professional photo shoots, I'll do events, I do shows, judging, costumes, and eventually now I work in the film industry, so I dress up actors for the camera, which is very exciting. It is a canon look from an event. The video game is called Twisted Wonderland. It's a Disney mobile game. So they did an event based on the Disney Haunted Mansion where they're all wearing suitor suits, so that's where this original outfit comes from. But in the story content, the newer ones for Book 7, which is based off Sleeping Beauty, one of the characters, Lilia Van Rouge, which is who I'm cosplaying today, he is sort of a genderqueer character. He has long hair, so I decided to kind of put the two together. I think my work does cater to the LGBTQ community in a way because, you know, it's all about like building confidence. For me, it's for their character, right? And I know some people have a hard time coming out and finding that confidence, right? And I use cosplay as a medium to kind of showcase that, show my creativity.
I'm playing Ido from Genshin Impact. This would be my first time at Fan Expo. It is fantastic. The best thing to do is walk around the photos and all the art stations. All of them have been fantastic.
I think a good important reason about me being here at this con for the queer community is that cosplay is the way a lot of queer people actually find out that they're queer, especially trans people. And so I always feel very safe and secure when I know that there's a wide range of queer and racially diverse and ethnically diverse and like members of the LGBTQ community. And so being a trans cosplayer and being put on display like this is something that makes me feel safe, and I know a lot of my friends feel safe having that spot to come to.
This is my first Fan Expo. I'm cosplaying as Sailor Pluto, and so far I'm having fun shopping. I want to buy everything, but I haven't gotten anything yet.
This is our 1 year anniversary. We started, our first convention was last year, Vancouver Fan Expo, and this is full circle for us. This is our first time doing a convention twice. We are like a queer-owned and run business. I'm non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. We've really expanded our products. We used to just sell mostly dice, and now we've got everything from dice to tea to candles to 3D printed familiars. We have Pride dice that are in the Pride flag colors and stuff.
I'm the Penitent from Hunt Showdown. When I first got the game, I saw him in the shop, and I was like, you know, I don't usually buy skins or whatever, but I had to.
I love everyone's costumes. It's so cool just to see a big group of people, and it's just like you see everything from like people everyone's gonna recognize to some like really small groups that you're gonna be like, oh, you're from this really obscure anime. That's super cool.
Give a warm welcome to Lala from To Loveroo. He will take the ring to Mordor. It's Frodo Baggins. Give it up next for Link from Legend of Zelda.
Great catching up with old friends and making new friends at a very queer, inclusive space as the Fan Expo. And hopefully you're better at catching your superhero.
That's all the time we have for today, but trust us, we'll be back.
Make sure you check us out on all our social media platforms, or better yet, consider volunteering with us.
I'm Andre Tardif.
And I'm Andre Tardif. Stay fabulous, Canada.